came to Amitime from 2014. I have been here for more than 11 years. Actually, I learned in my university, I learned English. I didn't have any knowledge about hip hop. But so at the first moment when I came here, when I started to learn about hip hop, that was a little bit difficult for me. But for Amitime, this is a company concentrating on the technology of hip hop, and this is the core of this company. And I have a very good group of colleagues, and it's very nice working with them. That I learn a lot from them about the technology. And so I got the experience and knowledge when I discuss with our partners and customers that which is always concerning technical part of hip hop. Because when we have some discussion, is concerning some part about structure, systems, and system performance and noise and control and how to use that, and also some service part. So in case some problem happens, how to solve it, how to find the reason. That is always complicated. I always think that hip hop is a very comprehensive product, and luckily I worked here for such a long time, so I got the time to learn that, and I have some knowledge about that. And Amitime is also a company keep investing and focusing on the technology of hip hop. So I can see the changes and some of the breakthroughs we got in the past more than 10 years, that we got the development in the no matter in commercial and also the technical part. And that also gives me the confidence on the hip hop industry that this is a nice product to go through in the long-term future. From nowadays, from our product portfolio, we have the Space heat pump we call Heat Star, Eco Star, Heat Line. Actually, in the beginning when I came here, we also have a range called Heat Eco. This is a range which was developed for the idea to have the workable performance and also the workable cost efficiency. And that's the very long time in the past already, more than 10 years already in the past. And this is the first range I learned about hip hop, and this is also the first range of the hip hop product for Amitime. And later that, after Heat Eco, we have the range called Heat Star, which is for R410A and R410 and later now we have the Eco Star range, which is for R290. From the ranges change, I would say from the beginning we focus on the quality, the stability of the hip hop to make it work in the beginning so the users can be happy with that the heat pump keeps providing the warmth to the house. And later on, when the technology is getting developed in the company, then we have the next range, Heat Star, that is the range focus on the performance to have better efficiency for the heat pump for the house, so that we can have better electricity saving from the usage. And later on, with the requirement about the environment protection, then the R290 came, which is with the GWP-free for the global warming factors. This is nice for our environment. So heat pump is changing from the stability, quality, then to the performance, and then now also for the environment protection. And this is also the tendency of the product development in Amitime. And nowadays, from the performance in the past, as I remember, the COP of hip pump, COP is the performance of hip pump, and COP was from around 4, then going up to 4.5 and 5, and now it's even above 5, and as COP coming to from the past, I think around 4.5 something to 4.8, and nowadays we have got around 5.5. So this is a step from the basic to the advanced and then to the excellent value. And also, in addition to the performance, the noise value was from as the heat pump was placed in the outdoor, then we don't feel much about that. But nowadays, as the house is getting closer to each other and the noise is getting more and more important for the neighbors, then the noise is also improved from the around 60, 65 something dB to now is around 50 and even better to be even lower. So we have except the high performance, the high SOP of the heat pump, we also got quite good feedback from the partners that the heat pump is providing very silent operations to the end users, and they are very happy with that. And not only on the performance and noise, but also for the system itself, from the stability, and also for the control part from the user interface. This is something we got very big improvement since I came here in the past 10 years. And this is something we can see from the unit itself. And I'm sure that the user is happy with such improvement, and no matter on the performance and also noise and also control. And this is something Amitime is also always keeping concern on that and keeping in a breakthrough in the future. Yeah, for the quality test, we have a list for more than 100 parts for the testing. And sometimes I have showed that in China we have a popular novel that called 水浒传, and in there are 108 guys who are the heroes in the novel. And I make a joke that we have also the 108 testing parts to ensure the heat pump is working well in the field, and also no matter in performance but also in stability. And for example, for defrosting is one of the important topic for heat pump, because heat pump is absorbing the energy from the air. When the temperature is low, is cold, when the climate is cold, actually is quite less energy available from the air. And sometimes when the energy is less and the cold climate, the cold air is getting lower and lower, then the ice is happening on the ice appears on the evaporator of the heat pump, and that will ice up on the full evaporator. And at that time, the defrosting is needed, because that blocks the airflow and blocks the heat exchange from the heat pump, and that will block also the heating output for that. So, but defrosting is always a challenge of heat pump, and that is also a very big topic to no matter on the performance but also on the stability. And for this part, in our test lab, we put the unit in the test room with the temperature down to -25, even -35 and -40, and keep it running for a very long time. The evaporator is full of ice, and then ice defrosting to remove the ice, and ice up, and then remove by cycles and cycles to check about the stability of the heat pump and also the performance. Because the longer time the heat pump runs in the defrosting, then performance is lower. So this is one of the sample we do the test in our test lab. Also, we have the test for the heat pump the outlet water temperature. This is some other topics now important in the heat pump. And in the past, the heat pump can produce the water temperature up to 60, and that is something normal for our house heating and also for the domestic hot water. But nowadays, from our heat pump, we can produce water outlet temperature up to 75. This is a very high breakthrough for the outlet temperature, because this can be used also not only for the low temperature radiator and fan coil, but it can also cover the demand for the high temperature radiator. And that also saves the energy for the antenna generator, which was done by electric heater in the past for most of the time. And these are the samples to to give an idea that we do a test for the heat pump, and also we have the test for the waterproof, for the strong wind ventilation, which also which gives some challenge to the heat pump when it is standby. And for more information that it will be our pleasure to invite you to our company to see more of the details, and that will give us more comprehensive image that what we do for the quality insurance. Performance and noise are always the important topics for the heat pump in the development. So now we are also keeping the concern on these two parts to keep moving the SCOP, the performance of heat pump, to higher and higher, while on opposite sides, the noise to be lower and lower. Heat pump is getting more and more important in the house because it's a very big power consumption part in the house. And with that, we are also promoting the heat pump to work together with the other devices in the house, such as the solar panel, the photovoltaic. That's a perfect match for the heat pump, which we can draw the free energy from that and keep our house warm with the free energy. And that can also work between the peak time and the low demand time in the day. And next to that, also the AI is getting more and more popular in the world now. And our target is also to keep working closely with the latest technology. So AI is also another topic to be implemented in the heat pump. So the AI can help us to learn the habit. Every user is using heat pump, for example, when we need the heating, when we need the domestic water for ourselves. And that will provide a good image and a good idea how we can modify our program to make a more suitable and heating plan for our heat pump that to save more energy from usage. And more and more in the near future, that the plan is to have the more comprehensive integration to make heat pump as a member in our house to save the energy and have the combination with the other parts in our house to work together and save our energy and make it more comfortable for ourselves.